What else do we have? Now, this product I'm about to show you, honey, life-changing, life-changing. Hello, beautiful peeps of YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kat, and you're watching Planning Calm. And here in this channel, I love to share with you all the many ways I can help you plan your way to calm and plan a calmer life. Let me know how y'all doing in the comments down below. I'd love to know if you care to share, and comment down below and tell me, where are you watching from? What city, what state, what province, what country, what continent are you viewing Planning Calm from? I'd love to know if you care to share in the comments down below. I love meeting people from all over the world. Somebody left me a message, a DM message on my Instagram. And if you're not following me on Instagram and TikTok, love for you to follow me there. But they were telling me that they were from Hungary and, you know, how they enjoy watching my content. And I was like, wow, Hungary, that's amazing. And yeah, it's just so great, you know, finding out where everybody is and where you're tuning in from. So definitely tell me down in the comments down below. It's that time of year where I'm heading towards a much deserved break as a teacher, and I'm taking this opportunity as things are winding down. It's still really busy because there's a lot to do, but I'm taking this time to reflect on the year that I've had and looking at some things that have worked for me and then some things that didn't work for me, and helping to plan myself for like a calm work experience. And one of the things that was a key element in keeping me anxiety free and calm was, number one, God, obviously. And number two is this, and this is my at work essentials kit. Now, I'm not sure if I showed this on my channel before. If I have, I'll put it in the description below if I can remember. But this little bag has saved me more times, and I mean more times than I care to mention. And just a little backstory on this case, it's like just a makeup case that I got from Winners here in Canada. And it's from DKNY, not that it matters. You can use anything from anywhere you want, boo. But it's what's inside that's life-changing. And so I wanted to go through some of the things that I've used, and I have used all of these items in here. And I wanted to, you know, share things with you that, you know, you may not think that you need, but come in extremely handy as you're going through the rigmaroles of working and making sure that you have what you need to be successful. So let's dive in, shall we, and see what's in my at work essentials kit. So this is a very packed kit. There's a lot in here. And I wouldn't have it any other way because like I said, I use all of these things. So it is very deep, and there's lots of things in here. In this section here, I'm not going to show you just for personal reasons, but I keep an extra pair of underwear. Yes, I said underwear, which I, you know, have used on many occasions. Fill in the blanks if you know what I mean. And some feminine products in here. There's also a pair of tweezers in this section as well. And again, I use all of these things all the time. So that, I'm telling you, travel with an extra pair of undies, people. I'm telling you, I don't care who you are, they always come in handy, especially if you're a woman, if you know what I'm saying. Alrighty, so the first thing in the essentials, and I think maybe I'll just set it down and I'll just pull out the items as I talk about them. But this is a mirror. Sometimes the mornings are extremely hectic. Comment down below if you know what I mean, where you are just go, and you don't have time, and it's just, it's just like, just get it in, get it done, and move on. Sometimes when days are like that, and let's be honest, most days are like that, I do my basics, I do my calm routine, and then I'm in the shower and I'm out the door. Well, obviously change and dress and all that, and then I'm out the door. So when I get to school is when I just kind of utilize a lot of the things in here. For me, it's easier to get ready at work than it is at home, just in case there's traffic or issues, etc. So I always have a mirror. A mirror is always helpful. And I use this to do my eyebrows, pluck my eyebrows, pluck my chin hairs, because I'm a PCOS girly, if you know, you know, all that stuff. I have a little spray of Lysol. I've had this in my essentials kit since COVID, and it comes in handy for any occasions. Being around sick people a lot also comes in handy if you don't have sanitizer to sanitize things. Next up is this jar of perfumes. Now, sometimes, you know, if you have extra long days like parent-teacher interviews, I use some of my wipes that I have in here. I just give myself like a bird bath situation and spritz a little of this. Now, this is by, let's see, it's actually by Britney Spears. I got this as a gift from a student because they know I love perfume. And they say it's very light and it won't give you a migraine because they know I suffer from migraines. But it's by Britney Spears and it's Fantasy. And it's such a light, refreshing, non-intrusive scent that you have to smell like 3 times to see if it's actually scented, but it is scented. And it's one of those perfumes that when you walk by somebody, it's just that nice, relaxing scent. And I get so many compliments on this. Yeah, don't underestimate, you know, drugstore perfumes. They're so good. Next up, I have these wipes here. And these are just deodorant wipes that you can use everywhere to, you know, freshen up when you need to. And they work perfectly for those long days where you need to kind of refresh yourself. Next up, I have a Tide. And I just put a new one in here, but this is a Tide travel sink pack if you need to wash out something that has soiled, if you know what I mean. It works like a charm. Next up is lotion. This is one of my favorite scents, my EOS lotion. I get these from Amazon. I have them in a number of scents, but they're fantastic. They really help to moisturize your hands, especially for myself. I wash my hands regularly because of, you know, the job that I'm doing. So it's just nice to have that. This is completely random, but sometimes you need it. And that is air freshener for a variety of reasons. This is an essential oil bathroom and toilet spray. You know, sometimes you need it. And next up, I have a lint roller. And I just put a new one in here, but I've used this before for a variety of reasons. And next up, I have this is an old tube of mascara that I got, and I use this sometimes in between my dyeings because I have grays here. And so sometimes I use like my old mascara just to touch up some grays, and it's really helpful. Next up, I have just a container of bobby pins and assorted pins, safety pins that have come in handy for my coworkers as well as myself, and it's just great. Next up is just another safety first aid kit. So if a student cuts himself or something, I have sanitation, like antiseptic pads, alcohol wipes, Band-Aids, some gauze, little thing like that, and it's fantastic. And then next up, I have these are some cuticle cutters. I also use these to cut my nails if I need to, like if I have a snag, or sometimes I wear press-ons and they, you know, need a little something, then I use this as well. And I just use one of the alcohol wipes in my first aid kit to clean them after and then put them back in this case. Fantastic. And then next up, I have this compact, and it's by LYS Beauty. I got this from Sephora, and I don't use it often, but sometimes if you need, like, you know, a little powdering because your face is a little bit, you know what I mean. You just need a little, like, take the shine off. Next up, I have another pair of tweezers that I love, and then I have let's see, some Sephora lip gloss if I want a little color, like for picture day, I need a little something. And then I have my dental essentials. I'm somebody who loves taking care of my teeth, and I brush them often. And so I always like to have a pack of toothpaste as well as some assorted toothbrushes. Now, I don't use all of these toothbrushes. These are actually these are extras that I have for my students who may need them. Unfortunately, not all students come to school with proper hygiene, and it can be offensive to other people in the class. And so I like to have extra supplies, so feminine hygiene, dental care, body hygiene materials for my students in case they need it. And I just keep that in a separate thing in the classroom. But I also have some in here in my work essentials kit just in case I need it or my coworker needs it or something. And so that's that. Then I have this MAC pencil and chestnut. That's been in there forever. I don't know why, but it is. Again, PCOS girly. I have a razor, a face razor that I use in case I forgot some of those bad boy hairs like to just pop up and say hello. And so you just want to, use that to get rid of it, if you know what I'm saying. And I have a USB stick here. I have in this pocket, I have a card for Tim Hortons. This always has $25 on it in case I may have forgotten my lunch or somebody else has forgotten their lunch. I can use this to help them out and, buy a meal. Sometimes if a student is hungry, I can give this to them as well. Whatever the case is, I like to have a loaded Timmy's card with me at all times. It just helps. And then I have some tea bags here of my favorite teas. I just have assorted blends just based on the mood. Sometimes if I have really bad cramps, I have a tea for that. If I'm feeling sick, like I'm coming down with a cold, I have a tea for that. If I'm really tired and need some soothing, I have a tea for that. If I'm really stressed out and need to relax, I got a tea for that. And it's just great. Next up I have are these like foot corn type cushion things that work out great if you're breaking in a new pair of shoes and they're kind of rubbing up on your baby toe or something. You can use these and they help. And next up I have an extra hair. I like to keep my hair up a lot of the times. And here on the side I have this spray that I got free from Sephora, and it's a setting spray, I guess. I don't use it, but I keep it in here in case somebody wants it. What else do we have? Now, this product I'm about to show you, honey, life-changing, life-changing. I'm not a big makeup person, but dag. This Merit, and I got this on, this is a new acquisition actually, and I think I've been using it for a week, and I got it from This Crazy Life Amanda. She had a promo code and she was talking about it, and I've heard about Merit for years and years, but I was like, they're probably not gonna have my shade. I'm a dark skinned girly. I live in Canada. It's really difficult to find shades that work. And I was totally skeptical, but I went online and I looked at the website, decided to give it a try, and I am blown away. Blown away. This is hands down the best face product I've used in my life. Now, my shade is in Umber, and it is like when you put it on, you don't even know you have it on because it is the perfect match. I'm Merit. If you want a girl to represent, holla at your girl, because I will talk about this till the cows come home. This is my favorite beauty product ever. Never have I ever found anything so color matching, so beautiful, so brilliant and I'm wearing some right now because I was filming and I wanted to talk about it, and it doesn't even look like I'm wearing anything. It just looks like I got good skin. And I've come to the end of my school year where the bags and the dark circles, because I haven't slept, I haven't done any, I haven't been taking care of myself, which is what the summer is for. And this is hiding all of that stuff. And fantastic. Also from Merit Beauty, I got this little like blush situation, and in the color Postmodern. Again, favorite products ever. Thank you, Merit, for making these for us dark skinned girlies, because I finally feel like I can be like everybody else. And that may sound like really trivial and silly, but it means a lot to a dark-skinned girly. So thank you for that. Next up, I have my eyebrow pencil because my eyebrows are whack. I always need to fill them in. And then some lip gloss, and I got this from Bath and Body Works. And so I gotta say, this has been a life-changing, life-saving tool that I had. And that is my workplace, everything essentials bag. And it holds so much. I highly recommend that you make one for yourself. It is so convenient. So, like, if you're somebody who struggles with, oh, I forgot this, I forgot that, you never have to worry. I also have pills in here too, like some Advil, some naproxen, some Gravol, and some antacid things or whatever in this section here as well. And you can have everything you need and not have to worry about carting things with you in your everyday bag or leaving things at home and whatever. Like, you have everything you need. You just tuck it into your office at work, or your desk at work rather, and you'll always have it with you. I keep this in my office. I have another smaller one in my desk, my teacher desk, and it's just great. It's just fantastic to have this to help you with all of your needs, to help you live a calmer life. Okay, I need to get off this thing. Anyway, comment down below and let me know, what do you keep in your workplace essential pouch, if you care to share. And if you like this video, I would love for you to give it a like. I'm trying to get to 10,000. That is my goal for the end of this year, is to reach 10,000 subbies. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, I would love to have you be a part of the Calm fam. And thank you so much for watching today. Until next time, take care, be well, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, peeps.